Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I am Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den.
Come on in, y'all.
The kids, I don't want
Come
to see a
on
damn
in.
Tahada. If you look like a
You know
Tahada, get out my
enter
damn face,
the
all right?
den
Try
where the
it.
real talk begins. Kick off your
Baby,
shoes,
let's get
relax your
into it,
feet.
honey. Let's get into it. This is my review recap, child.
And the vibe so sweet. This is
Honey, when I
Tamika's
tell
Den.
y'all the
Safe space for your
foolishness and the foolery
soul.
and the
Where
messiness,
stories unfold and self-love takes control. From movies
child, I
to
could have had
the
a V8, all right?
mind.
This was supposed to
She's
be.
breaking it down with a crown on her head and a heart so sound.
Because Ronnie is a pop.
Light a candle, sip some tea.
Baby, they should have named this
Just let
Back
it be.
Seven.
You're not alone, we got you, friend. Welcome home.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you spend a Saturday.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den, and we are now talking Beautyinblack, baby. Is the rewind. Okay, we are up to episodes 13 and 14, baby. And listen, rain over here getting poked up at the damn hospital. Okay, Kimmy gotta hurry up and run over there because her phone is dead as a daggone door now. Listen, Kimmy done flipped the damn car, stole this lady car, stole the wrong damn car. Somebody gonna have to pay the price because we out here doing it by any means necessary, and it's a wild damn ride. Okay, episode 13 is by any means. Episode 14 is wild ride, and yes, it is because now you done stole the wrong damn car, Kimmy, and somebody gonna have to pay the price for that bitch. And in this case, it looks like it's gonna be Angel. Now we got freaking Jules over here with a whole damn family. This one we find out Jules got a family. He over here celebrate good times. Come on, okay. He having a birthday party for his daughter. The audacity for me when he gets a call from the cop to say, hey, I got her. And he's over here telling Mallory, like, I got her. I'm taking care of everything. Mallory swearing she's still the big dog. Like, listen, bitch, okay. Everybody know not to play games with me. You got her. You need to bring her to me. And then, old Copper got to call him back 2.5 seconds later to say, oops, okay, I thought I had her because Rain is up out of here, bitch, okay? In the meantime, Angel gets to the club and find out that Kimmy is there. So we're also now trying to devise a plan that we could get her up out of there without letting anybody know. We got Dagon, Horace going over here, to the hospital trying to find Kimmy. And we also have Mallory saying, something just ain't right. Where the hell is, Roy Raggedy ass? And we find him over here laid out on the damn balcony from when Kimmy tossed his ass out the daggone window, and we gotta rush him to the hospital. Kimmy over here like, Horace, I got bodies. Okay, I took out Bobby, I took out Delinda, I took out freaking, Roy Raggedy ass. Hate to tell you, but your son is dead. And he like, bitch, hold up, wait a minute. First and foremost, if you gonna take somebody out, make sure their ass is gone. And second of all, don't go around running your damn mouth telling people that you took them out, child. He was not even mad that freaking Roy was gone, baby. Okay, he was about to be happy like you did the job for me. He was more mad when he came up in this room and seen that his ass was still breathing. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Break it all the way down. Take it from the top. You know how we do. Bitch, this shit is crazy as hell, y'all. Okay, and I'll be having a good time watching it. Now, we left off from, Kimmy done drove off and homeboy getting out the car like, damn it. Now, what I didn't notice was that he had a big ass rip in his shirt. You know how when you go back and watch something, you just notice something different. I said, not him walking around for the next 2 damn episodes with this hole from his rip shirt. He didn't even have time to go and change it, okay? He had to call Jules up and give him the bad news. In the midst of Jules just being on the phone with Mallory saying, yeah, he got everything taken care of. Don't worry about it. He working on the situation now. he got to click over to the other line and hear from homeboy like she done got away, and he like, how the hell did she get away? He like, I'm paying y'all for nothing. None of y'all can seem to do these damn jobs that I want you to do. So now he got to tell his wife, oh, I forgot about the sleepover that we was having. It's his daughter's birthday. He like, I gotta step out for a minute, but I'm not gonna be gone long. So I got so many questions. I'm like, do your wife know what you be out here doing? Like, you got the nerve to be trafficking people. What if somebody went and took your damn daughter? Okay, nonetheless, I digress. We know that there be people out here that's like that. So meanwhile, Angel at the club, homeboy still trying to talk his head off and get Angel to come and scheme and scam with him. And Angel like, I ain't got time for that. They telling him that he got to get up on the stage, but he realizes that Sylvia's there, and he trying to call Kimmy to give her the heads up and be like, I'ma hold it down until you figure out a way that you could get up in here. So he trying to say like, oh, since she's so drugged up that he's gonna sober her up. He got his tricks, he'll figure out a way. And he hiding her in the closet and telling her not to leave from out of there while he go to do his damn dance on the stage. Okay, you got Charles back at the club. He can't stay out the club no matter damn what. And homeboy coming up to him, trying to tell him, oh, I could, get you some stuff and I can rock your world this way, that way, and the other way. Charles acting like he ain't really paying him no mind, but he is paying him mind at the same damn time. And, Angel get out here to do his dance, and they mentioning how they still don't even know what happened with Zelinda and Body. That was another weird thing because Angel was telling Kimmy, like, it's not on the news, there ain't no action. He like, I seen the cops over there, but still nobody is even talking about it. And they like houseways, so of course they like, damn, some kind of way they made it all disappear and they got it under wraps. And they like, that make me even more nervous at the fact that they could do that. So Mallory get over here to the hotel. She making small talk. The girl over here, oh, I'm your biggest fan. I know you. I be using your products all the time. And she trying to cheese and act like she give a damn about what homegirl is talking about, even though she don't. And we look out the window because we see that the room looking like it's all tossed the hell around and the window is broke. And sure enough, Roy laying his ass down there, baby, he had fell to the freaking balcony because I said, bitch, if that balcony wasn't there and he was falling from, the penthouse, he definitely would have been a damn, pancake. So the way they drove him to that daggone car, child, I said, Lord, y'all probably broke up some more stuff by moving him because they like, we going to take him to the hospital ourselves. We ain't trying to call the ambulance because, again, we want it under wraps. We want to take care of the situation. We don't want nobody else to be involved. Now, when Kimmy get over here to the hospital, Rain has been moved. She getting a procedure done. They still trying to fix that damn butt of hers. And she come in, asking Kimmy does to Horace, is it because of something that you did to her? Because we already done heard you, overheard the phone before our phone went dead, that you was in there, beating her butt with your freaking cane. And he like, no, it don't got nothing to do with anything that I did. So she proceeds to tell him, like, look, I done took out some people. I done did a whole bunch of shit because I was worried about my sister and I needed to get her bodies going. Okay. Zelinda's going, he like, bodies. And she's like, no, well, yeah, I done took out some bodies, but that's what they call her. She's the chick that works over here, she was Jules' top bitch and I took him out. She's the one that's been running the club. So he's like, listen, I need you to really start, telling me the deal. I can't help you unless you help me help you. Like, you got to tell me everything. You got to trust somebody sometime and let me, help you. That's the only way you really going to be able to get your sister back. If you don't let me know what's happening, then there's nothing I could do. You was over here assuming that I knew everything about everything, and I didn't. But I need y'all to tell me what the hell is going on so I can know about it, and I'll be able to, go ahead and stop it. That's all I need. And so she was still being skeptical. Kimmy, she ain't trusting nobody, and she don't really know whether he's telling her the truth or not. But when she tell him about, the fact that she tossed Roy out the window too, because he was okay with her tossing Body and Zelinda down. He like, okay, you had to do what you got to do, no biggie. She say she tossed out Roy, and he like, you sure? He like, nah, that can't be because I would have heard about it by now. I would have got some kind of calls, and on top of that, we run everything here at the damn hospital, and I own that hotel, so somebody from there would have called me. So he was like, that can't be right. You must be bugging out with that one. You probably thought you did that, but you ain't really do a damn thing. So 2.5 seconds after her admitting this to him, the doctor comes in like, oh, well, we needed to tell you that your son is here. He's just been brought in and he's really badly hurt. So he's looking at Kimmy. When the doctor walked out, he was like, bitch, first of all, let me tell you something. If you're going to take somebody out, make sure their ass is really damn gone. Okay, Kimmy looking like, damn, you hate your damn kids just as much as I do. You wanted him going too. And he was like, and stop going around and even admitting to what you did. You supposed to be like, I don't know nothing. I ain't did nothing, whatever. And he starts to tell her a little bit about his father's will and the way that it works and the way that they're not supposed to do certain things and be into certain things in order for them to all, get their shares in the company that they're supposed to get and things of that nature. And he trying to cut his brother off and, get him up out of there. And if he detests him and, if they doing all the things that she's saying that they did, then he have a plan. But he got to be able to prove what she's telling him in order for him to be able to do it. And he want to cut the sons out too and stuff like that. And in the process of him doing that, then, he could also see about helping her to get her sister too. So once they tell him about Roy, he go over here to Roy's room, child. The way he was like, oh, your raggedy ass is still up in here like nobody don't give a damn about you. You a waste of freaking space. And Roy over here like, I hate you. You know what I'm saying? Why did you even bother coming in here? Because Mallory was like acting like if he really was supposed to be concerned. Like, oh, we brought him here. We found him, he's okay. And Roy over here making it seem like he fell on his own, not knowing that Kimmy already told him that he got pushed out the damn window. He asked him what's happening, and he's like, so you gonna keep lying to me? Now he poking. One thing Horace gonna do is poke you with his damn cane, okay? He already done poked the hell out of Rain, but now he in here poking freaking Roy in all the spots where he's hurt. So he's like, you basically ain't good for shit. You just like your mother and all of this stuff, right? And Roy just like, go ahead, say whatever you gonna say, do whatever you gonna do. I hate your ass, I'm sorry I ain't died. I'm sorry that I'm still here. And, Horace is basically like, yeah, you a sorry ass son of a bitch, okay? So, of course, Mallory telling them both to stop, and she telling, Roy, watch your mouth, and why was you saying that to him? Because he was like, I hope you damn die, and, telling him how he would piss on his grave and all this stuff. And she's like, at the end of the day, he could still do stuff and take your damn shares away. And Roy's pretty much like, I don't give, two shits, okay? And so, Horace pretty much left out of there after he finished reading him down. And Rain is finally out of her surgery and she's healing, half out of it, medicated, and she sees that Kimmy is there with her. And she's like, girl, am I in pain because this damn man done did more to me and did he jab me up in my butt so more? And she like, no, you had your procedure or whatever. And, she asking Kimmy, is she okay? And she's like, girl, I'm just still, trying to get to my sister. And she's now saying, well, why don't you let, Horace help you? Like he's coming in here and saying that he want to help you. That might be your only chance to get Kimmy because, now he was able to have a conversation with Rain too. And she's like, he's telling me to trust him. He's telling you to trust him. We got to see what we could do. Now, Kimmy had finally found out that, Sylvie was over at the damn, club. So of course she left to go there. So now when Horace comes back in the room and he's talking to Rain, he's like, I need you to tell me where she went to so I could try to help. And she's like, well, the only other place that I could see her going to is the club. So now he like, okay, I'm gonna have to meet up with her and see what the hell going over here at the damn club. So he catches up with Rain and he's still trying to tell her, like, you going in there thinking you about to be the big bad, busting up in the club is not going to work. You need my help. He's like, tell Angel to go get my truck and meet up with me so that I could come back over here because you know how Horace used to come with the truck from time to time and be like he want to see the girls or whatever the case may be, right? So he's like, I'll be the way to get you in there. So finally she says, yeah, after arguing back and forth with him. Of course, Roy just want to get them drugs at the hospital. Other than that, he like, y'all could go ahead and, discharge me if y'all not going to give me nothing. And they telling him that they already gave him drugs, but he got such a high tolerance because we know Roy sit there and be sniffing powder up his damn nose every 2.5 seconds and having his drinks and stuff. So the medication they giving him is not really doing anything for him, right? And we also had, Angel not answering the phone because he's pretty much like, still on the stage dancing. And Jules comes over to the hospital, and of course, Roy is like, "You sold me out because Kimmy was there. She's the one that tossed me out the window. She was telling me everything that went down." And he like, "Kimmy?" He's like, "How the hell is Kimmy the one that's going around doing all this?" Like, he is really shocked and amazed. Like, she's terrorizing the damn streets. We gotta get this damn bitch, under control. And so you also had Norman, where he pretty much knows that it was Olivia that was trying to get, Horace robbed or whatever, right? Even though she made her boyfriend step in the bag and took his ass out so that nobody would really know. He still know because he had people watching and then he was listening. So he's basically laughing about that. And the guy that's telling him about it is like, "I just need you to keep Jules off my ass." And Norman is saying, "Don't worry about Jules." So Norman is still in the background, still doing what the hell he want to do, even though Jules told him to go sit his ass down somewhere, let him handle it. And you still got this guy that was in the car with Kimmy, the cop that was driving her around, literally walking all around with this ripped up damn shirt. Yo, that shit was cracking me up. How he had the big hole with on his damn shoulder, coming to the hospital to also update Jules, and Jules is yelling at him to go find Kimmy. He's like, if Sylvia's at the club, then go there because we already know she's looking for Sylvie. Like, we can't let this chick get away. We got to get this under wraps. And he's telling him, like, "Okay, cool. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do that." Now, of course, this is episode 14 we talking about now, Wild Ride, y'all, if I didn't mention that. So, Mallory is at the damn club too because she calling herself doing investigations and paying out money for whoever could give her the information. Because she another one that pretty much feels like they ain't gonna tell me nothing. I gotta be the one to find out every damn thing and get the damn job done around here. Why she's more concerned about who the hell Roy Raggedy ass is sleeping with, only God knows, and she no child, because it don't make no sense to me. And in the midst of this, every time Kimmy was still trying to get Angel back on the phone, she couldn't because he was busy dancing. But he like, no, he's gonna answer you when he finished, and you just let him know to get the truck for me. So he does, and Horace comes back over here to the club like he just trying to come to be a regular customer, and they tell him it's gonna be $500 this time. He like, "Shit, I just paid them two the other night." They like, "Oh well, the price went up," and he like, "All I got is three." So they like, "All right," and of course he ends up requesting Sylvie so that they could bring Sylvie out, and that's the way that she could get away. Now Norman done got his damn hands on damn Debo. Okay, this was what the guy was also helping him with, that he met up with, right? Even though Jules had lied and actually said he took care of Debo, and Norman didn't believe that anyway. And poor Debo, I really felt bad for him because he's saying what Jules told him to say because he's thinking that's what he's supposed to say. So he like, "I hit the lady. I didn't know I was lost. It was on the road and it was dark and I was high. I didn't know what was going on." Okay. And Norman keeps telling him, "Are you sure? And that's what you want to go with? And are you telling the truth?" And he keeps saying, "Yeah, I'm doing, saying what I'm supposed to say or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, Jules, please tell Jules I said everything I'm supposed to say." So he's like, "Did Jules tell you to do this?" And he didn't have the sense, child, to be like, "Yeah, Jules is the one behind this. I'm just following what Jules said. I don't want no problems." That way, at least Norman would have known that from the beginning Jules was lying and put him up to this, and he really didn't, take out his wife. And he's saying, "Bitch, I brought my two back with me, and trust me, before the night is over, you are gonna tell me the truth. You are gonna talk. I'm gonna make you talk." Because once he started pulling that damn bag out, homeboy was like, "What are you doing with that?" He's like, "No, I'm telling you everything. You don't have to do anything." And Norman was like, "Oh no, I'm about to do it because we gonna get to the damn bottom of this." And he kept asking him, was he sure, what he's saying to him? And he kept saying, "Yeah, he's sure." And he's telling him everything that he could possibly tell him, and he's not lying. I said, "Lord Zebo, your ass about to be up out of here. When Norman finished with you, you probably ain't gonna have no fingers, toes, or nothing damn left." Okay. So, he was starting to cry, whatever, and Norman was like, "Yeah, we gonna get to the truth, all right. If you wasn't telling the truth, you gonna be telling the truth when I'm through with you." Now, they brought Sophie out to the car. Mind you, she could barely walk or talk. She all out of it. He had to end up calling Kimmy on the phone and letting Kimmy know, like, I got her, and letting her speak to Kimmy so that she could trust him and know that he's not one of these dudes that's out here that's trying to do anything to her, but he actually trying to save her and get her away. And in the midst of him, finally getting her to calm down and letting Rain speak with her for a minute. I mean, Kimmy speak with her for a minute, and her telling Kimmy, like, girl, you a damn liar. You wasn't what you said you was, and they done did all this different stuff to me. And Kimmy keeps saying, Sylvia, I got you, and don't worry about it or whatever have you. Oh Lord, they found out that Rain was out there in the damn park, and I don't know why her ass had to freaking sit there like that. And the security come over, bashing in the damn window, breaking in the car. She driving off with him hanging on the damn door at first. He fall off of it. She spin off, but then another car crashed into her, and they was able to grab her and bring her in the damn club. I said, really, Kimmy? After all of that, like, you couldn't just let it go and let Horace get her for you. So now Horace gonna have more damn work to do, even though it ain't hard for him, because at the end of the day, he the one in charge. But I'm just saying, like, girl, we could have avoided all of this if you would have just sat your ass the way Horace told you to and let him damn handle it. So now is be continue, y'all. Okay, to our final, to the final episodes for the ending of season 1, 15 and 16. That'll be coming up next, child. So put your likes, okay? Get them likes up, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Let me know, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Press that hype button for me, y'all. Okay, put me out there in the algorithm so more people could come through and join the conversation as we get ready to proceed to give you what you need with season 2, part 2, March 19th. Okay, and I'll see y'all the next time. Toodaloo. Welcome. Come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the Den.
Go lock in with Tamika's Den. Ooh, that's fire. Go lock in with Tamika's Den.
Power to the people, okay? She's feeling like I'm about to come out and box.